Hi everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I was so inspired just to try something new, to see if you guys enjoy it or not. I really just wanted to have a sort of let's talk, like a coffee table conversation. And to be completely honest, I actually did make me a wonderful homemade cafe mocha. It's quite delish. I hope you have a beverage as you enjoy this video as well. What inspired me to make this video was I suddenly stopped and considered who we are as a race. By race, I mean the human race. I had been watching quite a bit of documentaries lately on NDEs, near-death experiences, and I thought maybe it would be a bit too morbid to make a video on the subject. However, what's morbid about nearly dying? These people, none of them are dead. They survived, and they brought back their experiences. Now, I'm going to give a disclaimer here. This video has nothing to do with mysticism, spirituality, or even the biological aspects of a near-death experience. I simply want to talk to you about our existence as humanity and consider a few things. When I was reading about these NDEs, there were common factors in all of them from all experiences around the world. There were common denominators. I found that extremely fascinating. One of them is, of course, leaving the body. Most of them had the experience of rising above their bodies. And almost universally, from that ascension, there is a feeling of connection, universal connection, of darkness, and yet not a fearful darkness, the darkness of the void of our universe, and of warmth. And many described a sensation that they can only tell was love. Whether you want to believe that there is emotion, or a spirit, or simple biology, many believe that this experience is simply manifested by DMT, a chemical that's released in many organisms on the planet, from plants to human beings. Is this a purely biological experience, or is it spiritual, or is it something else? I don't know. That's not the point in this conversation. The point in this conversation is it happens. It's been scientifically established that these things happen. So let's for a moment imagine we have ascended. We're no longer in a corporeal body amongst our societies and our cultures and our problems. We're floating above our wonderful and beautiful planet Earth. What would you feel? What would you hear? Well, what you're hearing in the background now may be what you would hear. The sounds you're hearing are not just some random soundtrack that I selected. This is a NASA recording using what's called an astronomical interferometer, and it takes radio waves from our planet and converts them into frequencies that the human ear can listen to. So what you're hearing in the background here is our planet in space. There's something so calming and beautiful about that. But what would you consider? What would you care to discuss? Looking down at the planet, perhaps we'd still have our earthly concerns. Perhaps we'd still consider the trivialities of occupation, relationships, existence. Or perhaps we wouldn't. Perhaps we'd be relieved to have finally left. But here we are. We're still here, so to speak, above our world, with all of our memories. Maybe we want a new experience. What would we be at this point? Are we energy? What is energy? We can experience energy through our instrumentations. We can experience energy with our biology. What would it mean now? In the void? If we had that feeling of connectivity with the universe and with all things, how would we communicate? Where would we go? Why would we care? Let's assume for an instant that we dared to leave. Perhaps we truly ascend and our experiences are the past and we want to progress and move beyond them. So let's dare. Shall we? Let's leave our world, finally. And not lament, simply progress. Let's imagine for a moment what that would be like. The memories, the experiences, the sounds of our world drifting into the past. As far as we go, we would still remember. There's our star. We're still in our universe. We perhaps could say, well, this is our solar system. There is our star. I remember Earth, and I remember my identity, and I remember my experiences. What if we went farther and left our solar system? Our star is gone. Our memories are gone. Who are we now? Where are we now? Every flickering light is a star system. But there is our galaxy. And we still remember our existence, and our home was there, somewhere in that galaxy. But we progress and drift farther. Who are we now? Where did we come from? What do we remember? And where will we go?